Hey there, toy fans, it's Mr. Stinkhead, and I got to check out Eternia Dreams' grand opening at the TownMall in Westminster, Maryland last weekend. I'm telling you, this place is huge. Is there a toy line you have to dig high and low to find? They have it. I can get pretty obscure in my collections, and they had at least something from everything I could think to look for. Well, let's dig in. Eternia Dreams is known for their Masters of the Universe offering. If you need a vintage Eternia playset, this is the first place you check. They have a very full collection of Origins, Vintage, Classics, Revelations, Mega Constructs, and the 2000X series for sale. I'm going to swing past this Toys R Us toy display Millennium Falcon and head straight for the Star Wars wall. There is so much carded Star Wars, from the prequels to Power of the Force, Power of the Jedi, Vintage Collection, loose vintage figures, vehicles, and behind me, the Black Series. There's also the biggest collection of carded Playmates, the next generation of figures I've ever seen. Lots of vehicles and role-play toys too. There's the 6-inch Star Wars Black Series I was talking about. I headed down and checked out the McFarlane toys, both vintage and current, along with Lord of the Rings and Aliens and Predator figures. This store also has a whole back wall full of Funko Pops. Let's turn the corner. They've got sports action figures and movie toys. Let's cruise down to the real Ghostbusters. Saw some Dick Tracy and a good selection of old and new Transformers. Behind me is a huge wall of WWE. I couldn't believe they had Troll Warriors and a bin of $6 Ninja Turtles. Now we're in the Marvel section. Both sides are your favorite Marvel heroes. Swing around the other side and it's DC. All the Batman you could ever need. Spotted this Super 7 3 3/4 scale He-Man. And even more movie toys. Behind me, a huge wall of Hot Wheels and other diecast cars. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Still haven't found what you're looking for? Here's a random collection of all kinds of figures. Oh, this Crouching Tiger Mini-Mate was mine. I traded it in for some NECA TMNT a year ago. Behind me are horror toys, including the new Boglins. I bought the last vintage Boglin from their pop-up store a few months ago. And again, more Funko Pops. Right across from these video game themed figures are actual video game cartridges. Now we're back at He-Man, and I love seeing the vintage merchandise like erasers and coloring books from the 80s. There's a good selection of classics. You'll find what you need. Now over to G.I. Joe. They have modern figures and vintage, and they have not one but two USS flags here. And check out this Lego wall. Not only do they have popular minifigs, but they also have colored chutes where you can fill a tub for your own wild creation. It wasn't quite open during this past weekend, but pretty soon you can even peruse vintage comic back issues. There's tons of long boxes full of comics. I like comics, but I love me some vintage Mad magazines. I can't wait to come back and dig in. Next to their massive wall of Pops are some autograph collectibles you can dig through. Then, down this back wall we have Japanese-themed figures like Power Rangers and Voltron. I know I'm moving real fast. Don't forget you can check out my gallery with over 100 photos on MillionairePlayboy.com. But really, you gotta visit the store to really get a feel for the immense offering they have for sale. I am also a sucker for vintage Star Wars, and even more so when it comes with the packaging. If you can't make it to Maryland anytime soon, definitely head to their Facebook page, where they hold live auctions several times a week. And if you spot something you need or are looking for something specific, just reach out and ask them on the page. Eternia Dreams is known for their amazing shipping and fair prices. But when you visit, be sure to tell them Mr. Stinkhead sent you. It won't be long before I'm back in Westminster to take another dive. Alan and the Eternia Dreams folks are always buying toys, so something new can appear all the time. Keep an eye on their Facebook page for sales and events, and be sure to follow us on Instagram @MillionairePB for more toys, reviews, and features. Oh man, there's tons of sectars and a hive? And over here, Thundercats! I also want to point out the staff was very friendly and eager to introduce themselves and answer questions. It won't be long before I'm back to see how else I can lighten my wallet.